spring is coming, flowers waking too. Daisies, lilies, daffodillies, all are coming through. Spring is coming, birdies build your nest. Weave together straw and feather, doing each your best. Spring is coming, all around is fair. Shiver, quiver on the river, joy is everywhere. Lavender blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, dilly dilly, you shall be queen. Call up your men, dilly dilly, put them to work. Some to the cart, dilly dilly, some to the hay. Some to make corn, dilly dilly, some to make hay. While you and I, dilly dilly, keep ourselves warm. Let's come together, let's join hands and sing. Let's come together now, let's form a ring. Today, boys and girls, is Tuesday, March the 23rd. We are in the month of spring, the season of spring, the month of March. It's taking me a little while to wake up this morning. I'm sorry. I think I even got some of the words in our songs wrong too. My brain is not awake yet. One of the best things you can do to wake your brain up is to take a big deep breath and go outside and move your body. So maybe I didn't get enough of that this morning. But we have several fun things to do today, so I'm going to try to wake my brain up so it can learn with you. So today is Tuesday, March the 24th. We are in the month of March, the season of spring. Outside, the weather gnomes say it is windy, it is cloudy, but it is not rainy, so hopefully it will just stay windy and cloudy today so you can get out and work in your garden. Do you remember from yesterday what is special about today? More specifically, what is special about tonight? Yesterday we talked about tonight being a new moon. So we are going to do a lesson and read a couple of pages about what will be happening tonight. Make sure you can see everything. So if you've been asking or talking to your parents about the moon and its different phases and wondering, why does the moon seem to change shape every night? If you learn from your parents or if you learn from a book that it has everything to do with the sun, then you are correct. So we are going to have a pretend sun here. We are going to pretend like this marble is the moon. And then we have our earth that we use at school for our birthdays. So we have the sun and the moon and the earth. The moon is a ball of rock. that goes around and around the earth. As the moon moves, the sun lights up different parts of it. And this is why the moon seems to change shape in the night sky. When the sun shines behind the moon, you can't see its light side. And we call this the new moon. That is what is happening tonight in the night sky. The sun is behind the moon. We cannot see the side of the moon that the sun is shining on. Sometimes you can see only a part of the moon, and this is called the crescent moon. And then sometimes when the sun lights up the whole side of the moon, you can see a full moon. Other planets, interestingly, have moons too. Our planet Earth just has one moon. But this book says that some planets like Jupiter have 40 moons. And so I wonder what their moon cycle is like. Do they have 40 full moons at the same time? Or are they all different? It would be really, really neat. Imagine looking up at the night sky and you see 40 different kinds of moons. Some of them are full, some of them are crescents, some of them are quarter moons. So this book shows a couple of pictures of the different phases. So you know that when we don't see anything in the sky, it's a new moon. Then we have the crescent moon. When it looks like there's just half of the moon in the sky, that's called a quarter moon. When it looks like it's almost full, it's called a gibbous moon. And then, of course, when we can see the full thing, that's called the full moon. What I love about our moon chart is that it really shows all of the different phases. Because every night it will look a little bit different. The sun is not moving, right? Some of you all learned that in the Dandelion Room when you all learned about space. The sun never moves. It stays right where it is. It is the moon that is turning and the earth that is turning. The earth goes around the sun, and while it's going around the sun, its moon is going around it. That would be a really fun thing to do today, is try to find an earth or something like an earth, like a ball, and a smaller ball, and light a candle and see if you can, figure out for yourself, try to understand a little bit more about how that works, how the different phases of the moon work. So this calendar says tonight is the new moon. It is a black circle. So we're going to count how many night times, how many sleeps it will be until we see another full moon. So here we'll start on 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In 14 more days, we will see a full moon. We will be in the month of April, and that full moon will land on April the 7th. You will need to get your journal out so that we can do some work with our sight words. To make sure you can see this, I will use a color that I know works. Okay, and so the sentences that we're going to write use only the sight words that we have done up until this point. We're not going to do all of them because we had a whole bunch of words. So you should be able to read along with me while I write. I want you to do some writing too. Do not worry about keeping up with me. You can always push pause so you can catch up, which is what is kind of neat about doing kindergarten this way. You can go at your own pace. I also do not want you to worry about making your words and letters look perfect or look like mine. But I do want you to work on trying to make your letters. Well, actually, yes. I think I do want you to work on making your letters look like mine. I don't want you to worry about if your letters are all jumbled up or anything like that. I want you to make sure that you're using a good grip on your pencil. So get your pincher fingers, your thumb and your pointer finger, pinch, pinch, pinch. And then your tall man finger makes a little shelf. So you're going to pinch your pencil or your marker and then make a little shelf for it to rest on while you're writing. So you can focus on this and you can focus on making your letters look clear and nice. Like mine. I, see, it, I, see, him, I, see, mom. One funny thing you can do with the word see, because you know, we see with our eyes, right? That is an easy way to remember how to spell the word see and how to read the word see, but most importantly how to spell it, because you have to have two eyes to see. So that means that you can remember that see has two E's. Kind of fun. I see. Let's read them together. I see it. I see him. I see mom. Okay, the next activity we're going to do is kind of a challenge activity. I'm going to write several sight words on the board, but they're not going to be in any order. They're not going to make sense. And so your job at your house is to unjumble the words that I've written on the board. Unjumble these words to make a sentence that makes sense. Okay. Get, I, mom, go, will. So when I read the sentence like this, get, I, mom, go, will, that makes no sense. That is very jumbled. So your job is to unjumble these words to make a sentence that makes sense. And I would like to see your answers on the Facebook page. Okay, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I'm sorry that my brain was not completely awake today, but I will try to get more sleep tonight. Have a fun Tuesday. Try to get out this evening. Look up at the sky. See what you can see. No moon, but maybe because there's no moon tonight, you'll be able to see more stars. Have a good day.